We are going to get started with our specialty court docket. I'm going to have the specialty court attorneys please place your appearance on the record at this time.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, the Drug Treatment Court, the Veterans Treatment Court, Specialty Court, Defense Attorney, P23863. And Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning again.
All right, good morning, Mr. Reed. Your motion is granted.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. Ms. Cleveland, place your appearance on the record for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for Specialty Court.
All right, good morning, Ms. Cleveland. We are going to get started first with Robert Naylor. I have from Mr. Naylor case numbers 183-300-651 and case number Z808-8891. Mr. Naylor, good morning. State your full name for me.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Robert Henry Naylor, Jr.
Mr. Naylor, you over there smiling. Are you happy today?
I'm always happy, just now.
Well, I don't know about always. Now, you know, I met you when you first started.
Yeah, but it's been a lot better since then.
It has been. Are you still working your program, Mr. Naylor?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very good. Tell me what you're smiling about. What's making you happy? Because this is a change for you.
Yeah, it's been a lot for me to find my way through everything that I've been through. And I feel like every day I get to wake up, there's peace, quiet, and I feel like I have another step to move forward.
That's awesome. Are you making the best out of the environment that you're in? Are you working with the folks that are there?
Yes. Go to group every day. Well, 2 times a day, every week.
All right. Very good. And you're meeting one-on-one. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And I still have your commitment to be open and honest and share so that you can really do the tough work. Have your commitment to do that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I still have your commitment to do that, Mr. Naylor?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Are they treating you well?
Yes. I mean, I stay to myself mostly until, until I gotta talk to the counselor or talk to the monitors or whatever. But yeah, mostly I just try to stay to myself.
All right, Mr. Naylor, are you treating them well? It's
Of course.
Two-way street.
Of course. I treat everybody with respect.
Right. There you go. Give what you want to get, right?
Right.
There you go. Wonderful. Well, you are doing a fantastic job. Very proud of you. I want you to hang in there. I want you to keep going. And we're here if you need us. Miss Cleveland, what do you have for me? You indicated that he's in compliance.
Yes, Your Honor. He's phase 1, 36 days in our program. He's doing very well. I've talked to him a few times since he's been at his location. And he's telling me that they're in discussion about transitioning out of the residential program. So I do have his address, and I'm going to do a home check and report back to the court and to the team regarding what the findings are.
All right, very good, very good. Anything from any of the team members as to Mr. Naylor?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Naylor. You're working the program. You have a good attitude. You're in a good place. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You have a good day, Mr. Naylor, and be safe. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Naylor. Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Naylor, you're kind of the example of when people determine themselves to do a different way and go a different path. and then they do it as you've done. That's amazing to see, sir. We're so proud of you. Keep up the great work.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right. We are extremely proud of you, Mr. Naylor. We want you to know that we're here. Pick up the phone, Zoom in, whatever you need to do. If you need us, don't hesitate to call on us. While we are working on that transition plan, we do expect to hear your voice. We want to know what you're thinking. How do you feel about the plans that are being made? And if you have some suggestions as well. At the end of the day, the very best decision for you will be made because we want to make sure that your next steps will be steps where you can continue to thrive, okay?
Okay.
All right, awesome. Let me give you your next dates. You will have your consultation on Miss Cleveland. We're not here on the 9th, so I need to put him on the 10th of May
That's
at
fine.
1:30. Okay?
Okay.
And then I am going to see you. I will have to see him on Monday, the 13th, Miss Cleveland. And I will see him on the 13th. I'm gonna keep you on for 8:35 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. It's good to see you. Take good care of yourself. And again, we're here if you need us.
Okay, it's good to see you all too.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to ask Mr. Pickett if he could turn on his camera. I do see that he's, I saw that he was in the courtroom. Is he still with us?
Oh, Mr. Pickett, he's up here. Sorry.
All right, there he is. Mr. Pickett, good morning to you. Turn on your camera for me. Good morning, Mr. Pickett.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good. I was running late because I just dropped my son off at school.
Okay, remind me to give you a later time. You're good.
Okay.
You're on time. And if you need a later time for your hearings, let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have for you case number SP 1488468, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number Z 8090511. State your full name for me.
Corey Pickett.
All right, thank you. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm noticing that there are some civil infractions that are on my docket for Mr. Pickett. Did you all reach a resolution or talk about a resolution of those matters?
No, Judge, I've not reached a resolution. I would need those numbers and I can make contact with the prosecutor.
Miss Mack, can you please send Mr. Fikens a printout for Mr. Pickett? I see at least, I know one civil infraction. Some of these, I don't know what they stand for, what they mean. You know, they have the abbreviations. And so I'd like to make sure, you know, that we have them squared away correctly.
If Ms. Mack could send me a summary for Mr. Pickett, I'll be able
That's
to.
what she's doing now.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Okay, very good. All right, Mr. Pickett, tell me how you doing. You working your program?
Oh yeah, yep. And today I got a job. Client wants me to clean out a yard for him and had some trim some edges. So I got some work today. So after I get out of here, I got to go to Home Depot, pick up some equipment, and start some work on the yard.
Okay, now what
Yep,
about, I think the last time, go ahead.
I had a job yesterday. I had to work at Renaissance High School in Jerry L. White and install some fans because their AC units went down. So yeah, I got a couple clients that have been, been reaching out to me for work.
All right, very good. So you did not go with the job, good morning. You did not go with the job with CEO, is that correct?
He didn't.
CEO.
He never got referred
Okay.
to CEO.
Oh, he didn't get referred?
No,
Okay,
no.
I thought that he. Okay, Ms. Griffin, I have in my notes that he secured employment. So was that self-employment
Yeah,
or what does that mean?
he does self-employed. He do home improvement. That's what he's been doing from since day one.
Okay, all right, very good. I failed to put self-employment then. All right, so things are, you're doing enough to make sure you can sustain yourself and your son, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right, very good. I know you have the new place. How are things going with the new place?
That's beautiful. Wonderful.
Okay. All right, you have everything you need in that new place?
Almost. I'm still trying to get my son a bed. Still waiting on the resources from DHS for the furniture bank. So they haven't got back to me yet, and I'm just waiting on that still.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, if we could work both avenues, if you could check with respect to family reunification
Okay.
and helping him because he has a minor son. And
Okay.
so I need his son to have a bed. I want him to have a bed. All right, very good. Very good. How's your son doing? Is he adjusting? Is he
Oh yeah,
adjusting well?
yeah, he's adjusting. Little tough fight, but he's adjusting.
Okay, it's a tough fight. Why is it a tough fight?
I mean, it's just a lot of transitions and things like that. So he's finding new teachers, and yeah, he's having a little hard time with adjusting, but he's getting together.
Okay. Okay. He'll get through it. He
Yeah.
will. Kids are resilient. All
Oh yeah.
right. Very good. Very good. What have you learned about yourself so far, Mr. Pickett, since you've been working this program?
Just being more patient and keeping my focus on and being more faithful within myself, being more just having more self-esteem, not feeling down on myself, not beating myself up so much, and my anxiety, just keeping calm for the most part and not overthinking.
All right. Very good. Are you doing your one-on-one sessions with your provider?
Yes, with Marie Kent. I just talked to her last week. She also said she was going to help me with resources to see if she can be a referral instead of DHS, because that's what I'm waiting on, a referral from DHS. But they're moving kind of slow, so she said she's going to check into that for me. So she should be calling me Thursday. I should have a next meeting with her Thursday.
All right. Well, we're going to work it from several ends. Mr. Griffin is going to check about family reunification funds, and we're going to work it from several angles, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. What questions or concerns or issues do you want to raise with the team this morning?
I have none.
All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Mr. Pickett?
Judge, Mr. Pickett is doing really well. I wasn't in staff the other day, and I'd like to make the recommendation to promote him to phase 2 of our program. He's completed everything in phase 1. Since he's been with us a brief time, he's been with us a little over 70 days. He's working, he's secure housing. Like I said, never complained catching the bus to get to every appointment. He's just doing what he needed to do. So very proud of you. You are out to a great start. It started off a little shaky being on 2 probations, but you're handling it. Like I said, he comes down here, we talk, no complaints. He's just moving forward. So I see nothing but great things from Mr. Pickett. Just stay on the path that you're on, and anything we can do to help you, we will. So I'll reach out to Ms. Price also and see if we got any resources. I talked to Mr. Morgan about unification, and then we'll reach out. I know you in Macomb County. Which county you in?
Yes, Macomb.
Yeah, we'll check. They have different furniture resources and things like that. So we'll take a look at that also.
All right, thank you.
I need someone to circle back with me today with progress. I want to know what happened. If there were family reunification funds available, how are we able to assist him and what assistance? That's the part I really need to know about, our part. I can't really control what happens with other agencies. But please circle back with me today on that, okay?
I will.
All right, awesome. Awesome. Any objection from any of the other team members as to the recommendation to promote Mr. Pickett to phase 2?
No objections, Judge. And I'd like to congratulate you, Mr. Pickett, on your promotion. You deserve it. You've been working hard. It's always good to see you and hear you. You're constantly talking about your son. You're a good father. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. and be proud of yourself. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir. Have a good day and be safe.
How are you too? Thank you.
And Your Honor, first of all, for the record, there I see with Mr. Pickett's summary that he had a speeding ticket, which was attached to the cases that brought him here, and it just wasn't dealt with, Your Honor. The prosecutor is willing to dismiss those tickets, that ticket, I'm sorry, and that ticket number is SP 148-84683, with the stipulation, with the proviso that he complete his program here. If not, that matter would be reinstituted.
All right, very good. Then Ms. Mack, I am dismissing the matter, speeding 21 to 25 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. I'm dismissing it without prejudice, and you must successfully complete the program in order for that matter to be dismissed forever. I have your commitment to do that?
Yes, you do.
All right, then it is dismissed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fikens. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Pickett on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations to you, Mr. Pickett. Congratulations. Very proud of you. Congratulations. All right. Listen, I'm going to give you some new dates. Know that we are here for you no matter what. Make sure you connect with Mr. Griffin to find out what resources we have available to help you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here are your dates. You are going to have a consultation. Mr. Griffin, it'll have to be on the 10th of May because of the training. That will be at 1:30. And then I will see you. I'm gonna put him on for Monday, the 13th of May, Mr. Griffin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put him on for 8:45 a.m., okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna use that for a check-in because we've got that training back to back. And so that's making it really difficult to keep our phase people on task. And so I'll do some check-ins for our phase 2 and above.
Okay.
All right. All right. Awesome. You are in great shape, Mr. Pickett. Anything else?
Nope. All set. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let your son know we asked about him, okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you. You too.
All right. All right. Very good. Thank you. All right. Let's let in. We got a couple of people that are scheduled for 9 o'clock. Let me see, before I do them, do we have any of our formal hearings, our 8:30 formal hearings ready?
Yes, Judge.
If we do, I'd like to do those first. I appreciate the attorneys getting on. Didn't know they were ready.
Oh, and this prosecutor is in with some.
Yeah, but they should have the offers. They
Yes,
should.
this one is ready.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's do it. Change my stamp. All right, I have for last name Al Ghazali, case number SP 156708551.
Good morning, Your Honor. Marquez Deck EP 46289 on behalf of Mr. El Ghazali, per his permission. Nice to see you, Your Honor.
Good to see you too, Attorney Gazdecki. All right, how are we proceeding?
The city is willing to amend the speeding ticket to blockading. We plead responsible.
All right, counsel, so you have the authority to accept enter a plea of responsible to 16 to 20 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, and then the court will amend it to blockading traffic. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, then I am going to accept your plea of responsible. I'm amending that charge to blockading traffic, and I'm assessing the fine at $175. Does your client need at least 2 weeks to get it paid?
Yes, Your Honor. It'll be paid by then. Probably before.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm going to schedule this for an adjourn to pay, and I'll put it on for Tuesday, May 28th, 2024 That will be at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid, no one needs to return, okay?
Your Honor, always a pleasure.
Likewise. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your day.
You too.
All right. Do we have any more formal hearings ready?
Your Honor, Aladi, if you are.
I'm sorry?
Aladi, I'm attorney Maxwell Dubin. I'm on let me get the ticket number for you.
Okay, that's okay. I have the name. Give me 1 second. Ms. Mack, are we ready on that one?
Yes, Judge.
All right, let's do it. I have case number SX 435-48191. Counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. Attorney Maxwell Dubin, P number 86012, on behalf of Mr. Aladi. Your Honor, I'm respectfully waiving his appearance today, and I do have authority to enter pleas on his behalf.
Thank you, counsel, and good morning to you. Your client has been charged with speeding in excess of 55 miles per hour. How are we proceeding?
Correct, Your Honor. Today is the date and time set for formal hearing. No officer has checked in on this matter. This matter was set for 8:30. It is now 9 a.m. I would move to dismiss, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Mack, has an officer checked in?
No, Judge.
All right, then I am going to grant your motion for dismissal. That dismissal will be without prejudice. Thank you, counsel.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. I hope you and your staff have a wonderful rest of your day.
You do the same. Thank you. All right. I see that Attorney Kowalski has joined us, so I'm going to call for Ali Al-Masmari, case number 24757-2531. Counsel?
Your Honor, Sean Kowalski on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Al-Masmari. Your Honor, we were in the breakout room with Ms. Walker. It appears that Officer Washington has not appeared in this matter. Now being 9:02, we are asking for dismissal.
Good morning, Judge. Shannon Walker. Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. That's correct. We have no officer.
Yes. All right. Thank you. I am dismissing the matter without prejudice. Enjoy your day, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Walker.
All right.
Thank you, counsel.
All right. Ms. Walker, can I call the remainder of the formal hearings?
Absolutely, Judge.
All right. I have for Ali Al-Kador, SX 432-56551.
Judge, this is a Wayne County matter. However, I have seen neither attorney nor officer on that matter.
Okay. And the attorney, is that Macklin who's the attorney?
It appears to be on the docket sheet, Judge, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. And so, Ms. Walker, do you want to give a few minutes to see if the attorney shows up?
Judge, that's Wayne County's matter, so whatever the court's pleasure is.
Oh, it's not gonna matter. That's right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold it just for a second. Oh, I should have done this right here. Because then they'll call and beg to, yeah. All right. Let's go to I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. All right. I have for Brandon Ashford, SP 157-10671.
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. Judge Corporal Spidell did sign into this courtroom. He was on his way to an in-person hearing as well. We have no defendant nor attorney show up. We'd ask that a default judgment enter.
All right, looking for Brandon Ashford. That individual has not appeared. Therefore, a default judgment will be entered. Thank you, Ms. Walker. You are all set.
Thank you, Judge. I'll see you at 10:45.
Yes, ma'am. All right. I am ready to call my 9 o'clock cases. I am going to start with Khalid Hamid. Good morning, Mr. Hamid.
Good morning. How you doing?
I am doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's good. That's good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-446-6301. State your full name for me.
Khalid Hamid.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Tell me what's going great.
Well, my health is starting to get better. I've been feeling a lot better. I'm actually seeing a lot more results. The doctor gave me some helpful medicine to help me work on my weight and stuff. So that's been going good. Yeah, just staying focused, working more now. So uh, you know, keeping busy.
All right. Very good. Very good. And are you feeling good overall?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. No, I can't complain. I'm doing all right.
All right. Are you still going to see your provider for sessions?
Yeah, I'm actually going today, right after this. So I'll be over there.
Good. And you are still being open, honest, transparent so that you all can really do the work that needs to be done?
Of course, just to stay focused and continue this.
I love it. How are your parents doing, Mr. Hammond?
They're doing great. Everything's going good. I can't complain. Family's doing good. I'm doing good. So I just pray that it stays like that.
Yes, sir. All right. And then I know that we talked a little bit about your goal. You had some goals about going back to school. Where are you with that?
I haven't really pushed up on that too much, but I'm content with what's going on right now. I'm just being patient. Uh, so right now I'm good where I'm at. So I'll work towards it eventually. But right
Okay.
now everything seems to be going good.
Would you say, Mr. Hammond, that your health is like your number one goal right now?
Yeah,
Getting
that's my
those
main
things in
priority.
check?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's my main priority right now. And then, I want to knock things down. I have a list and, knock things down one at a time.
All right. Very good. I'm glad to hear you have a list so you can keep yourself on track and
For
stay
sure.
focused and remind yourself you have goals in life. So no going backwards, right?
No, I don't got time for that.
There you go. I love it. All right. What issues, concerns, questions do you have for the team this morning?
Nothing. I'm completely set. Thank you so much.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, you reported that Mr. Hammond is in compliance. Is there anything additional?
Yes, and good morning, Mr. Hamid, and thank you again, Your Honor. I just want to commend Mr. Hamid on his very, very good progress. He had, he had the little bumps in the road when he first became one of our participants, but he's really taken the time, Your Honor, to invest in himself, and he's really built himself up to a position of routine, regularity with all the things that he has to do in his personal life, as well as being able to match and blend them with what he has to do for our program. I would like to commend him for that. I also want to mention, Your Honor, that he's had over 60 days of sobriety, with the last time that he came through here was because of a missed test, Your Honor. So I want him to stay on track. He's doing very well, and I was going to ask if I could recommend for him to be promoted to phase 5. He is doing very well. He's compliant with all the court's orders. He's completed heat. He's making incremental payments on his account. He's doing the things that he's supposed to be doing, and I do want him to be a participant in our graduation in the upcoming months if he stays on track, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection from any of the team members to the recommendation for promotion?
No objections, Judge. Congratulations, sir, on the promotion. You deserve it. I'm glad to hear that your health is much better. You keep up the good work, sir, because we're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You have a good day, Mr. Hamid, and be safe, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I too have no objections, Your Honor, for Mr. Ahmad's advancement. He's put in the hard work. He continues to do it. It's great to see, Mr. Ahmad, all the work you've done and where you started from and the struggles you had, and that you persevered and kept on going. That's the key to success.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yes, Mr. Hammond, we are so proud of you. I know it has not been easy. It's not been an easy journey at all, but sir, you have continued to make progress. Even when you've hit bumps in the road, you've gotten up and gotten back on track, not without a struggle, not without an attitude sometimes. But you decided that you were worth it, and I'm glad that you determined what we determined from the very beginning. And so I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Hammond on his promotion to phase 5. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You are in great shape. All right, let's do it. I'm going to give you some dates, Mr. Hammond. I have for you, you are going to have a consultation. It will have to be on I'm gonna have to put it on a Wednesday, Miss Cleveland. On Wednesday, May 15th, and that will be at that Wednesday. Yes, that will be at 1:30. And then I'm going to see you on May 30th. I'll see you on May 30th. And that's going to be at, let's see, I'm going to put you on for, does 9:35 a.m. work for you?
Yeah, no problem.
That works? All right,
Yep.
that will be your time. Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Miss Cleveland. I really appreciate you. I appreciate everybody in here. Thank you guys.
All right. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Let's keep going. I have Colin Neal. I'm switching your name up. Colin Neal, case number 220-07123 SD. Mr. Neal, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing very well. Thank you, sir. You changed it up on me again. What'd you do with that hair this morning? It looks nice.
Yeah, I actually got a haircut. I really needed it, so.
You thought you needed it?
Yeah, definitely. It was getting it was like a puffball. I kind of looked like a Q-tip. So
I didn't say that. You said that.
Yep.
But your haircut looks really, really nice. It does. It looks nice.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. All right. All right. And so, Mr. Neal, you are working your program. Mr. Griffin, obviously, my file is not updated. What phase is Mr. Neal in?
Yeah, she's in phase 4.
Yeah.
21 days.
Tell you what I have.
Yeah.
What I have down here. All right. Very good. I'm like, that can't be Mr. Neal. All right. And so, Mr. Neal, you're in phase 4. How are things going for you in phase 4?
Everything's going very well. Yeah. Sticking to the program, working with Mr. Griffin. So doing well.
All right. Have you had any challenges or any obstacles that you've had to face and overcome?
No, Mr. Griffin's been helping me with regaining my license. So that's been a huge help. And yeah, looking forward to being able to drive again. So that'll be awesome.
All right. Are you Mr. Griffin, is he getting really close to being able to get his license?
Yep, Judge, you signed off on the paperwork yesterday. He got the interlocking.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yep, so he's just waiting for the restricted license in the mail, so he know he can't drive until the restricted license is received. So yeah, so he's on his way. He just waited. He's probably should be getting a license in a couple of weeks, but everything is going well, no problem. So you know, this was one of his goals was to get the restricted license. So he probably got everything lined up and had the device installed. So we're good on that part, Judge.
Awesome. I'm excited for you. Make sure, and I know Mr. Griffin will go over it with you, that you pay very close attention to the instructions that they give you with Smart Start, because they will be reporting to the Secretary of State as well. And so while something may happen that's not necessarily a violation in this program, that does not mean that the Secretary of State won't consider it to be a problem. And the Secretary of State is the only entity that can determine whether or not your license will be restored. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. So want to make sure that you're aware of that. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Very good. How's work going for you?
Good. Very busy, but busy is good for sure. No complaints.
All right, very good. And Mr. Neal, has your family seen anything different about you since you've been on this journey?
Early on in the program, definitely, and it's just continued to, I guess, metastasize in a good way. My, I guess, personal growth and dedication to work has definitely improved. So,
All right, very good, very good. Is there anything that you need us to assist you with? Any issues, any concerns?
none at this moment. I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Griffin, you have reported that he's in compliance. Anything additional?
No, Judge, he's doing fine. Actually got an opportunity to talk to him, I believe, yesterday or whatever. So everything is going well. No problems. Just told him just be patient, wait for the restricted license to come in the mail. Other than that, he's in compliance with everything at this time, Judge.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Neal?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Neal. Congratulations on getting the interlock in. I'm sure that restricted license will be coming in the mail shortly. Keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy. You're doing a great job. Be proud of yourself. Mr. Neal, you have a good day and be safe, sir. Thank you.
Sure.
And if I could add, Judge, Mr. Neal, you've made up your mind to do this program. You've been doing it from the start. Keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, very good, Mr. Neal. I'm ready to give you your next dates. I have May 15th at 1:30. That will be your consultation. And then I will see you on May 30th, and that is going to be at 9:15, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, very good. Good to see you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, I am ready on Andrea Fitzpatrick. I have case number 220-606-3701. Ms. Fitzpatrick, unmute and state your full name for me.
Andrea Fitzpatrick.
Okay, Andrea, I'm botching up your first name. Just a little bit. I heard that emphasis. I'm gonna get it right. Wait, let me find my file so I can put my phonetics on there. All right, Andrea, I got you. I got you. Okay, I didn't have your file out. That's what messed me up. All right, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you, Judge?
I'm doing very well. You are smiling this morning. You're in a good place.
Yes.
You are. Tell me what's going good.
I have my freedom. I have my health.
Those are all really good things to smile about. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Everything's going pretty good, Not having my license suck, but I'm still getting things done. Actually not driving the tow truck is giving me more time to work on the house, which is very therapeutic for me. I get to focus and get stuff done, start seeing bigger changes in a faster pace. Still going to group and everything, getting everything done. Just in a good place.
Very good. I'm glad to hear that. Now, I know that with the license, are you working at it? Tell me, I don't have a status down for your license. What's going on with your license?
As far as I know, absolutely nothing.
I mean, did you ever have a driver's license? Is it suspended? Is it revoked?
They revoked it.
All right, very good. And have you met with the attorneys before about your license and how to get it restored and so you can get on the right path?
The last time we spoke, nobody had any information for me.
Okay, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what's going on with her license?
If she has 2 or more drinking and driving cases, and I'm sure her license has been revoked, and if that's the case, she has to go through us for a restricted license. I'm trying to recall. I thought we talked. Is this the Novi? Did she have When she had a conviction in Novi, that became her second drinking and driving case. We talked about this in staffing on Tuesday, and I recommended at that time that we look into putting in the request to the Secretary of State for a restricted license through our program. We have talked about this, Madam Judge.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Reed. And so Miss Harris, is she in a position to be recommended for the restricted license?
Sorry, I was muted. I am looking into that. I know she's going to be suspended for a period of time because they just, revoked it. But once that period of time is lifted, then I'm looking to see if she would qualify. So
Okay.
I will get that information over to the attorneys today, just so that they have what that date is.
Okay, wonderful. And that's why she was saying, and you refreshed my memory, Mr. Reed, why she's so happy she has her freedom. That refreshed my memory. And so, yes, ma'am, that is something to smile about. Yes. And so, give Miss Harris an opportunity we kind of have to wait till things settle just a little bit and then look at where you are with respect to that restricted license. And then she'll get you on track to get it, okay?
Sounds good.
Yes, and I appreciate the fact that you're being positive about it. Instead of focusing in on what you don't have, you focused in on what you do have. You have some additional time to make some improvements at home, and you can now see those improvements. So I think that's a wonderful thing.
Yes, it is.
All right, very good. Still have your commitment to work with us and to see this program through the end, right?
Definitely.
All
No
right, I just want to
turning
make
back now.
sure.
I came
It's
too
too late
far.
to turn back. There you go. Too late to turn back now. Yes. All right, very good. What issues, concerns, questions do you have for us this morning?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No,
All
I
right.
keep in touch with Miss Harris very well. Every little problem I had has been very small. She was able to help me out with no issues. So I've been pretty good.
Good. All right. Wait, how are those 3 puppies? You still have all those puppies?
No.
Oh, okay.
The boys didn't work out, but I still had a girl.
Okay, you have to send those boys away.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Very good. Very good.
She's just been a cuddle baby ever since.
Oh, okay. All right. Miss Harris, you reported that Ms. Fitzpatrick is in compliance. Is there anything additional?
I'm thinking they'll take it, but.
No, Your Honor, not at this time. Miss Fitzpatrick is in phase 4. She's doing well. She's compliant with testing. She stays in contact with me about everything going on with her other stuff, employment, the other court case. She's in compliance with treatment, as was reported. She's doing well.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Anything from any of the other team members as to Ms. Fitzpatrick?
Yes, Judge, thank you. You have a great attitude, Ms. Fitzpatrick. We talked a couple of times. I know the driver's license is so important to you, but we're going to work on that. You keep up the good work. We're proud of you. You have a good day, Ms. Patrick, and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
If I could add, Judge, Ms. Fitzpatrick, you're doing a great job. You're just committed to this program. We can tell that. And we hope that you've proved that to yourself, that you're doing a great job, because we are proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Fitzpatrick, I am going to give you your next days. You'll have a consultation, and that will be on Thursday, May 16th at 1:30 p.m. And then I'll see you on Thursday, May 30th at 9:30 8:35 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. You are in great shape. Good to see you.
You too, Judge. You take care now.
All right, do the same. All right, I'm gonna go to Miss Harris and then I'll circle back to my 8:30 a.m. docket. Let's go, Miss Harris. I have for you case number 210-592-0801. Miss Harris, state your full name for me, please.
Andrea
Yes.
Harris.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Are you at work?
Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right. How's work going?
It's going well. It's going well. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
All right. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. All right. How are you doing with working the program, given your work schedule?
It's doing fine for me. They placed me in the CEO program. It's doing pretty good.
So you are working with CEO?
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Awesome. Do you like it so far?
Yes, it's fine. I like it.
Okay, wonderful. And so do you mind sharing what you're doing? Don't tell me where you're working, just what are you doing?
Well, the first day we was doing outside cleaning, and then now we're doing like recycling. So that's
I love it. I love it. And how does it feel to get up every day and go to work?
It's great. It's great.
It's great. All right. You're committed to still working the program. How has that been for you?
Everything is great. Everything is great. I'm going to testing 2 to 3 times a week, seeing counselors and going to work, staying busy.
All right, very good. Well, I know you're new. What do you need us to help you with? What do you need us to help you manage? Because you're very new to the program.
So far, I'm not driving. My husband's taking me back and forth, so that's worked out. If I can start working on my tickets to get a driver's license, that'll work. And that's about it.
All right, Mr. Griffin, she has a lot of outstanding tickets.
I'm not sure, Jan. I have to check. I know when we first came in, I thought she had, yeah, I think she did have a lot of stuff, and so it's gonna take some time to like sort it out or whatever. It was
Right, to sort it out, but she's new.
Yeah.
Miss Mack, if you have not already provided that summary, could you do so to the attorneys? And then we'll work with you. We're gonna give it just a little bit of time for them to work some things out if they can with the prosecuting attorney. Okay? But we're gonna get you on track to get a license sooner than later. Sooner than later.
Yeah, but it's a number of things. I remember I'm looking at I'm looking at the printout. So there's some things that gotta be worked out. So like I said, this is our first review with you. So just getting an opportunity to look at it. And I told her that this was gonna be one of the biggest benefits of the program. If she does what she's supposed to do, helping her, take care of some of this outstanding matters that she have here at our court.
Okay, and she's 2 weeks in, so we're good. All right, Mr. Griffin, she's in compliance.
Yeah, Judge. Me and Ms. Price are working on some things. Fires with treatment. She started off at Detroit Recovery Project. Then they told us that they didn't have intensive outpatient. So Ms. Price made the adjustment to send her to NCADD. And so now we're in communication with them because we received a call saying that they don't do IOP. So me and Ms. Price been talking this week and just got finished talking to her a little bit. So we checking on some things just to find out because Ms. Price was told that when she reassessed that NCAD, when she first went through when DRP had IOP, then they didn't, and then NCADD saying they had IOP. Now they saying they don't have IOP. So Ms. Price is on that, working on that right now. So we had 2 instances where we were told something, especially when we reassessed the NCADD, that she made sure that she emphasized IOP, and so.
I need you all to circle back with me today because I have a bigger issue.
Okay.
I'm concerned when we're having people assessed through DWIN and they are assigning our folks to places that don't offer the services that they assess them as needed.
Right.
And so that's not going to work. Treatment has to start immediately. That's best practices.
Right.
And we can't best practice if you're sending them to places that don't have what they need. That means now they have to get recycled. So I need you all to follow up with me today. I don't want to do it in her hearing, but let's follow up today to address it because that's a bigger issue for me. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ms. Price, you heard that. We'll get together today. If you all can circle with me today on that, okay?
Yes, Judge Holmes. Good morning, Nicole Price, Clinical Assessor, 36th District Court. I did speak with Miss Andrea about that, the IOP, and I thought that the provider provided, had a discussion with her and we had an agreement on something. So
Okay, I'll talk with you all offline.
okay.
If she was assessed as needing IOPT, then that's what she should be receiving. We should not be adjusting it to conform to what the provider offers, okay? All right, give me 2 seconds.
You're on.
All right. If nothing else for Ms. Harris, let's give Ms. Harris her dates. Ms. Harris, did you have anything else you need the court to consider?
No, I guess I'm just getting in touch with Miss Price so I can find a place that does OP or a license.
Wait to hear from Ms. Price, okay?
Okay. Alrighty.
But try to circle with her today, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Let me give you your dates. You are going to have a consultation. Mr. Griffin, I'll have to put it on. I can either do the 10th or the 13th. Which one? Does it matter?
I have a question. So to get through this program, they want us to be consistent with our attendance. So I know they do have me off on Wednesdays, and then it's really Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. But I do have Wednesdays off if I can get away.
All right, Mr. Griffin, that's another docket.
Yeah.
And that day is jam packed
Oh, okay.
on Wednesdays.
All right.
Because we only really technically have one day for that particular docket. We need 5 days for it, but we only have 1 day for it. Okay. So this is what we'll do. What time you go 9 to 5, Mr. Griffin? What if we put her on for 8:30? You're an early birder. Can we put her on for 8:30 and then get her done and she can be off and running for work?
That'd be great, Your Honor. Yeah.
That's good for you? All right. So we'll do the consultation. I'll set the consultation for the 10th of May at 1:30. But Mr. Griffin, you and Mr. Griffin will work that time out. He's flexible with that one. And then I'll set your next hearing date. Let's see. That following week we can't do, so I'm gonna have to set it for the 13th, Mr. Griffin, for that Monday. I know that's real soon. I'll set it for the Monday, May 13th, and I'll put you on for 8:30 a.m. But try to get on a few minutes early so we can get you done, because Mr. Griffin gets in early. Okay?
All right.
All right. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much for working with us. Continue to work hard. And I'm glad that you are working with CEO. And we're here if you need us. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right. And Mr. Griffin, Miss Price, somebody get back with me today about what's going on with the provider. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you. All right. You're all set. Okay. Let's see. I don't see any other 9:15 folks on.
I'm trying to get in touch with Mr. Gladbrook, Your Honor. I actually talked to him yesterday. It's not like him.
Mr. Tolliver, that's not like them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back, but I did talk to him yesterday, so he knew about the court date. So I'm just trying to get in contact with him. So.
All right. Make sure everything's okay. That's my concern.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let's go to last name Alcador. I'm recalling it. Case number SX 432-56551. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, senior staff, Your Honor. Hussein Bazzi, P85891, appearing on behalf of Mr. Alcador.
All right, thank you, counsel. It's my understanding that the officer did in fact check in. Have you had that conversation with the prosecutor?
I have not, Your Honor. I did send a direct message a little bit earlier asking to speak with the city prosecutor. If you could give me that opportunity, I'd really appreciate it.
They have made an offer, counsel, to reduce in exchange for your client's plea of responsible to speeding 1 to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, that they would reduce it to blockading traffic. Do you have the authority, or do you want to accept that offer on behalf of your client?
I do, Your Honor. I have authority to enter a plea of responsible here this morning to a blockade.
All right, then I'm accepting that plea. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the fine at $175. Counsel, I am going to give your client until May 30th, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. to get this paid. As long as he gets it paid before that date and that time, no one needs to show up. The matter will be closed. Failure to pay will result in reinstatement of the charge and a default judgment, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Great day to you and your staff.
You're very welcome. You do the same. All right. We have a number of all right, we have a number of 10:45 a.m. matters. And so we are in good shape. I am going to do some dates, Miss Mack. Are you ready? If you need a few minutes, that's okay. We can take a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Let's take a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. So we'll recess while they look for my two people. Okay, nobody. Hi here. All right, for those of you who are joining us, good morning. Thank you for being on time. We appreciate that. You are going to get an invitation to a breakout room for officers. There will be one breakout room for officers. And then there will be a breakout room for attorneys. And then Mr. Fikens, I'm gonna let in a defendant that's been sitting in the breakout room all morning, and maybe you can go in and talk to them as well. Okay?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm going to have, let's see, how do I do this? Ooh, I haven't done it in a while. All right, I am going to send Officer Mitchell. I'll assign the officers to breakout room number 1. Please accept your invitation. Let's see. There was some other, what did I see in here? I think that was all of the officers that had joined us. I thought there was an attorney. Oh, yes. For the attorney, Mohammed,
Good morning.
I am going to, good morning. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 2.
Thank you.
Please join that breakout room. And then Mr. Lionel Adams. And then there is also a Brianna Adams. I'm going to let them in, and I will put them in breakout room number 3. And so, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'll send you all there as well to start talking to folks. We
Yes,
start
Judge.
early.
I'll go in with them.
All right. For those, let's see. For those, the people that I just let into the courtroom, you are going to receive an invitation. Brianna Adams, you're going to receive an invitation to breakout room number 3. Please accept that invitation. Also, Mr. Adams, Lionel Adams, you are going to receive an invitation to breakout room number 3. Please accept that invitation. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, which one of you will be going into the breakout room?
I'll go in, Judge.
All right, Mr. Fikens, you are getting an invitation to breakout room number 3.
Thank you,
And if
Judge.
we could call Ms. Walker and let her know, we have officers that are here as well as defendants.
That's been taken care of, man.
All right, awesome.
Hello, my good people.
Ms. Walker, good morning. Ms.
Again,
Walker,
Judge.
you have officers in breakout room number 1. You
Okay,
have defense attorneys in breakout room number 2, and then, of course, the defendants are in breakout room number 3.
got it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, you are very welcome. We're gonna get moving early.
Mr. Pikens,
Yes, sir.
I've seen 4 police officers,
Okay.
5 police officers.
Okay, I have.
Sir, NPO Shabazz, you are going to receive. Oh, looks like somebody put him in breakout room number 1 already. All right, very good. Thank you.
Which officers do you have, Mr. Reed?
Wyborski, Mitchell,
Yep.
Clark,
Okay.
Urbanich,
Yep.
Rabinski, and Shabazz.
Ravinsky's here.
Yes.
Thank you.
But I haven't seen Anderson. Have you seen Anderson?
Yeah, Anderson was here.
Okay. So you have Anderson, Adams, and
Yes, and we're looking for a Spanish interpreter on the first one. Lionel Adams.
I haven't seen a Spanish interpreter yet. So
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Reed. I'm going back to the breakout room.
Mr. Pikens, how we doing?
We're ahead on Points Street.
Three defendants? Okay.
For Mr. Ali Al-Kador, you are going to receive an invitation to go to breakout room number 3. Please accept that invitation. And then for the APA that joined us, the state prosecutor, I am going to send you to breakout room. Actually, I'm going to give you some co-hosting ability so that you can go. We have officers in breakout room number 1, defendants in breakout room number 3. So I'm going to give you co-hosting abilities. And please move around. We are already working it.
State Prosecutor Alex,
Yes,
want to go into a breakout room to discuss
yes.
Carnell Anderson?
Okay. You hosting abilities. So please go where you need to go so we can get moving on the docket.
Mr. Wieringa, do you want to go into a breakout room?
Yes, I'm going to put us in a breakout room.
I'm sorry, I had myself not hearing you. So if you said yes, I'll see you there. Thank you.
Attorney Muhammad, have you been in the breakout room already?
I have, Judge. I want to, both of my cases are ready whenever you are ready, Judge.
Okay, wonderful. I'm ready on them. Are your clients here?
I don't see them in the main session. They were advised to be here. One of them's, we have no officer, and then the other one, we're seeking an adjournment to take a driver improvement course.
Okay, tell me your clients' names, counsel.
I'll start with Nasser Ahmed. Yes,
I don't
looks like
have
60.
Ahmed. I don't have Nasser Ahmed checked in.
Okay.
Judge, I
Yeah,
believe
he
one
has to
client was
be.
placed in the breakout room with Mr. Fikens.
Okay.
Breakout room number 3.
Who's your other client, Mr. Muhammad, Attorney Muhammad?
Ali Al-Qadur, last name A-L-K-H-U-D-A-R.
Yeah, I checked him in, I remember. Okay, so we can bring Al Qadir in, but the other person, I do not have them checked in.
Correct. Okay, that one doesn't have no officer. If we can we
But your
waive
client
it?
has to be here. No,
Okay.
your client has to be here.
Let me
Absolutely
give him a
not.
call.
All right, let me know when you're ready, counsel.
I'm ready.
You ready on just Al Qadir, dear, right? Is that correct?
I'm trying to get him to come
Yes.
from he's not leaving the breakout room.
He won't leave the breakout room. You might want to call him, counsel.
I'll call him. Give me 1 second. Tell him.
Oh, no, there he is. There he
You
is.
found him? All right, you can turn the camera for me. All right, I am ready on the following matters. SP 148-9495, counts 1 and 2. Counsel, your appearance. Tickets.
Good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Muhammad Ali Hamoud, P86140, on behalf of Mr. Ali Al-Qadir. Mr. Al-Qadir, please unmute your device and state your full name for the record.
Good morning, guys. My name is Ali Al-Qadir. How you guys doing today?
Okay, well, I'm not a guy, I'm a female.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm a girl.
I'm so sorry.
All right, I'm doing very well, thank you, sir.
Good
All
morning,
right,
I'm
Miss
Shannon Walker, P
Walker.
53794, on behalf of the people, appearing with Corporal Bennett. If you could unmute and put your name and badge number on the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to everyone. How are the parties proceeding today?
Judge, given the excessive speed charged in this matter, we'd like the respondent to take a better driving class. So I've talked to counsel. We've agreed that before any plea is discussed, we would want him to take the course as ordered by the court, and then we'll come back at a later date if the court so agrees.
All right, then I will grant an adjournment for that purpose. Counsel, I am going to give your client, I'd like to reschedule this for trial, and that will be on, I would have to do it on May 30th. And it would still be at 10:45 a.m. So your client needs to get that class taken before that time. And then if you could reach out to my clerk so she can give you the information as to where your client is going to take that class, okay? And they do
Will
it
do, Judge.
online, so he can get it done very quickly.
Will do, Judge.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Ali,
you,
you
Your
can
Honor.
sign off now.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Okay. You guys.
General statement.
All right. Do we have anybody else ready, Ms. Walker? Oh, I can't hear you if you're speaking to me.
We can't hear you, Prosecutor Walker.
Now, who wanted to mute me? That's the whole question. Judge, I believe counsel Hamoud had another client. Did we do both his matters?
No, his other client has not appeared yet.
I think
He
he
can't get a
is here
dismissal.
now, Judge.
He just,
Is he?
Yes.
thanks
All
for
right,
joining
let's
us,
do it.
Mr. Ahmed.
Right, tell me the last name again. Is it Nasser Ahmed?
First name's Nasser, last name Ahmed, A-H-M-E-D.
All right. Thank you. I need him to turn on his camera. Mr. Ahmed, please turn on your camera. And counsel, I need him to turn on his camera. Can you let him know to turn on his camera?
Let me give him a call, Judge.
And Judge, we have a lot of people that didn't show. How long do we want to give the defendants and respondents to show?
Not long. I'm ready when you're ready.
All right, let me have the officers all come into this room while we're waiting on Mr. Ahmed. I'll check with Mr. Fikens quickly and then we'll be ready to go.
All right, very good.
Mr. Parkins, are we ready?
I need to be invited back into breakout room number 3.
My case is ready, Judge, when you are.
Call them right now. Mr. Fikens, what did you need?
I'm sorry, Judge, if I could be sent to breakout room number 3.
All right, Ms. Mack will do that. Yes. All right, I am ready on the following cases. SP 1514038, counts 1 and 2. Case number SX 4311081. Case number SP 1514042, counts 1 and 2, and case number SX 4311082. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning to you and your staff, Your Honor. Muhammad Ali Hamoud on behalf of Nasser Hamoud. Nasser Ahmad, P86140. Mr. Ahmad, please unmute your device and state your full name for the record.
Nasir Ahmad.
All right, thank you and good morning to you. I am satisfied that I have given the issuing officer ample time to appear as to all of these matters. Counsel, I will entertain your motion at this time.
Your Honor, thank you. Good morning. We move for dismissal. There was a couple tickets. I showed that there were 6 tickets up for today's docket. I know you cited.
I called all 6.
You called all 6. My apologies. At this time, we move for dismissal, Judge.
The matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Don't forget about the driver's course.
Of course. Always a pleasure.
All
Thank
right.
you and your staff.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
I see that Ms. Armstrong has joined us. I'm going to let her in and put her in breakout room number 3. Somebody needs to talk with her. Ms. Armstrong. Ms. Armstrong, you are late, Miss. You're late.
I could not find the ID. I had to call down to the court. I thought it was on the ticket. I was in a whole nother courtroom. I said, oh no, this is not it. So once I wasn't able to get joined, I called down there and got your ID.
All right. I'm gonna send you an invitation to breakout room number 3. Accept that invitation so you can speak with an attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Yes, Mr. Reed.
Judge, could you put me in breakout room number 3 with Mr. Fikens, please?
You got it. Thank you. All right. Ms. Walker, are we ready on Carnell Anderson?
Judge, that's as a Wayne County matter. I'm not sure.
Oh, and he's just getting here.
No, he's been here, Judge. He's been here for a minute.
Okay, I didn't see him. Has he gone into a breakout room?
I know he's spoken with Mr. Fikens, but I don't know the results.
And didn't we have an APA here?
Yeah.
For Wayne County? Okay, we'll wait for him. All right. Very good. Remain Keep your device muted until I call your case. All right, let me know, Ms. Walker, when we have something else ready.
Judge, I just need either Mr. Reed or Mr. Fikens and we can get rolling. I know the first person on the docket, there's no officer, but they've asked for a Spanish interpreter. So I don't know if we need
There's
that.
no officer, then there's going to be a dismissal. I'm not gonna hold up for a Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
I bet they understand dismiss.
Okay.
I bet they do.
So
we can
whenever
bring them
Mr.
in.
Reed and Mr. Fikens come back, Judge, I'm ready to go on everything.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go. They're coming now.
All right. I really wanted to do my dates before. I'll do them after. All right, let's do it. I am ready. Do you see Mr. Adams?
Miss
Lionel Adams?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please turn on your camera.
Mr. Fikens, where did
Lionel?
Mr. Adams go?
I don't know. He probably hit the wrong button. He might be in need of an interpreter. I was hoping you could do it.
I found it.
There he
You
is.
found him? All right. There he is. I have the following matters for Lionel Adams. SP 151-3226, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SP 151-3246, counts 1 and 2. And nope, that's it for Mr. Adams. Mr. Adams, no officer has appeared on today. All of your matters are being dismissed without prejudice, okay?
Thank you, Josh.
Told you. You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Sign language.
Give me a second, I just need to stamp up this case very quickly.
Mr. Reed, you're still acting up.
All right, let's keep going. I am ready on Brianna Adams. Are we ready on Brianna Adams?
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
the following. Case number SP 1525494, counts 1, 2, and 3. Miss Adams, unmute, and I'm sorry, for the people.
Shannon Walker, P 53794, on behalf of the people, appearing with Officer Waborski, and I probably mangled that. Could you say your name and put your badge number on the record, please?
Officer Waborski, badge number 507.
All right, good morning.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
All right, Miss Adams, state your full name for me.
Brianna Adams.
Thank you. How are we proceeding today?
Judge, the people have extended an offer. If she pleads to driving while license suspended, that charge will be amended to failure to display an operator's license, and the remaining 2 charges of registration and insurance will be dismissed.
All right, upon payment of full payment of fines and costs, is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
All right.
And my client is willing to accept that offer and recommendation, Judge.
Thank you. Ms. Adams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today, correct?
I have a question. If I was to move forward with the trial and had all my information, all my documentation present at my trial, would everything be dismissed?
Mr. Fikens, that's a conversation you all need to have in a breakout room. I'm going to pass on this, and then let me know when you all are ready for me to call it.
Thank you.
All right. Let's put them back in a breakout room after Mr. Fikens can finish his other cases. All right.
Mr. Reed can take over.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Reed. You talk to Miss Adams for me.
No, I'll talk
All right.
to Miss Adams.
Oh,
Mr. Reed
and
can handle the
Mr.
rest
Reed
of
can
it.
take over. Wonderful. I'm ready on Curtis Allen. I have case numbers SP 153-15661 and case number SP 153-39901 for Curtis Allen.
Shannon Walker, P 53794, on behalf of the people, appearing with Officer Mitchell. If you could state your name and badge number for the record, please.
Officer Nari Mitchell, badge 2125.
Judge, this person has failed to appear. We request a capias issue in both matters.
Thank you. The defendant is charged 2 separate counts of interference with city employee. Capias will issue. Mr. Reed, any objection?
No objections, Judge. We don't know defendant's whereabouts.
All right, the bond will be set at $100 cash or surety as to each matter. All right, very good. I am ready on last name Al Masari, case number V502-39823, V502-39923, and V502-40023.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people, appearing with investigator Tim Clark. Could you state your name and badge number for the record, please?
Good morning, investigator Tim Clark. 1252 is my badge, and I'm with BC.
Thank you, and good morning to you.
Thank you, Judge. That person has failed to appear. We request capias be issued.
Can you stamp these already? I did. Here, stamp them for me and I'll put the amount there. All right, thank you. Mr. Reed, any objection?
No objections, Judge. We don't know the whereabouts of the defendant. No objections.
All right, according to the charges, there's a charge for being a cigarette dealer without a license in the city of Detroit, for operating a gas station without a license, and failure to have a business license application. Capias will issue as to each one of those matters, and the bond, due to the nature of the charge, will be set at $250 each, cash or surety. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing from the people.
No, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Investigator Clark, you're free to leave.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, I am ready on Michael Ambers, SP 144-24981.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people, appearing with Judge. I've mangled this 3 times. Officer Urbanchuk, if you could unmute, put your video on, and say your name for the judge. Judge, I see him here. He's the one with the interesting screensaver.
Okay, I did see him earlier.
Judge, that person has failed to appear. The people would request a capias issue.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
No objection, Judge. We don't know the defendant's whereabouts. No objection.
Thank you. Defendant was to appear for a trial for the charge of open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a passenger. Capias will issue that bond. Is set at $100, cash or surety. Thank you. I am ready on Carnell Anderson, SP 151-24531.
Judge,
that's the Wayne County matter. I'm unclear as to resolution in that matter.
Judge, can we pass that for a minute? The state prosecutor talked to Mr. Fikens, and he may have some information on that. Can we pass that for a minute?
Yes. All right. I'm going to Darnetta Armstrong, SP 153-53341.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also have count 2 as well.
Shannon Walker, on behalf of the people, that officer has failed to appear. I have no explanation for their absence and cannot proceed.
Move to dismiss, Judge. We understand any dismissal would be without prejudice.
All right. Thank you. Let me have Ms. Armstrong state your full name for the record.
Darnetta Armstrong.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I am dismissing both of these matters without prejudice.
Thank you.
All right. I'm ready on Bernard Adabong, SP 1519132, counts 1 and 2.
Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. Judge, that person has failed to appear. My officer has failed to appear. I have no explanation for either's absence. However, we would request a capias issue.
Mr. Reed? Uh-oh, we can't hear you, Mr. Reed.
I'm sorry. No objections, Judge. We don't know the defendant's whereabouts. Can you hear me, Judge?
Yes. All right. Then I am going to issue a capias. Defendant is charged with driving while license revoked and in causing an accident or accident improper passing left turn of vehicle. I'm going to issue a capias in the amount of $150 cash or surety, and then count 2 will be a default judgment. Did he pay the $75 capias to get today's court date? Because I had a capias in here, and this person, I'm getting repeat people.
That name is very familiar, Judge.
Yes, it is. And I see that there was a capias at $75 cash or surety and a default judgment on count 2. Okay.
No, and that's the right ticket number, because I don't see anything in here for,
It's written on here.
I know what you're saying, Judge, but it's not, for whatever reason, it's not in the system.
I don't understand why.
Is this it right here?
Yes.
I don't know.
I need you to look to see what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing repeat people.
I don't know. Huh. I don't know. It's not, it wasn't in the system though, Judge, but it will be today. I don't know what happened.
I'm sorry for that delay, Judge. We are ready to proceed.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. All right, I have the last one I have, and then I'll come back, Mr. Fikens, is for Charlene Austin, SP 15303-081, SP 1530217, counts 1 and 2.
Walker on behalf of the people, appearing with Officer Shabazz. If you could turn your video on and put your name and badge number on the record, sir.
Good morning, Officer Adil Shabazz, badge number 119040, Detroit Police.
All right, good morning, still morning.
Yes, Judge, still
All
morning
right.
today. That person has
Yes.
failed to appear. We would request that a capias issue.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, any objection?
No objections, Judge. We don't know the defendant's whereabouts.
All right. As to the misdemeanor, the defendant was charged with having an improper license. So the capias will issue and the bond will be set at $100 cash or surety. And then the remaining 2 matters are civil infractions, and so default judgment will be entered as to both of those matters.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go back now for Miss Brianna Adams. Are we ready on Miss Adams?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm recalling Brianna Adams. I have the following: case number P 1525494, counts 1, 2, and 3.
I don't see Miss Adams now, Judge.
I don't see
Trying to
Miss
move
Adams
her
either.
into the main session. I'm just going to close the rooms. That might be better.
There she is.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Walker.
Sure.
All right. Ms. Adams, I'm sorry, Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, thank you for the opportunity to discuss this matter a little bit more fully with my client. She is aware of the charges against her, does wish to proceed with the recommendation at this time.
All right, Ms. Adams, you are still under oath. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you. Ma'am, you understand that you have a right to a trial in each of these three matters, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty?
Oh, you're muffled, Mr. Fikens. We can barely hear you.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'll move in a little bit. Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
I'm satisfied as to her waiver, Judge. I'll proceed to the factual basis. On the date and time of the citation, ma'am, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving on a suspended license on that date?
Yes.
You're muffled again, Mr. Fikens.
I don't know what's happening, Judge. My apologies. I wish to be heard for sentencing after the court accepts the guilty plea.
All right, I am accepting the guilty plea. I am amending the charge to failure to display, and I'm ready on sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I hope I'm clear and can be heard. But I do want to say that Ms. Adams is a very pleasant person. She was trying to get her license back. She drove under what she felt were emergency circumstances. She has two young children she was trying to get from a residence, and she wouldn't otherwise be driving. She's aware of the consequences of driving without a license. She knew she didn't have a license, Judge, but she felt that the circumstances required that. I wanted this court to know that because she is a nice person. She does have a family. She's working to get her license back. Now she has tickets in at least one other city that needs to be taken care of for her to move forward, but she's attempting to move forward, Judge, and I just wanted this court to know that.
All right, thank you. Anything from the people as to Ms. Adams?
No, Judge.
All right. Ms. Adams, this matter was scheduled for trial on today, so I do have to assess our costs in the amount of, I'll do it at $125, and then I will make your fine $50. And so you'll owe the court a total of $175. How quickly can you get that paid?
Within the next 30 days.
All right, that's perfect. I am going to do an adjourn to pay, and I'm going to give you, what I'll do is I'll give you until July 5th. I'll schedule this for review, July 5th, 2024 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that date, you're in great shape. Your other two matters will be dismissed at that time, okay? Once you get it paid, they'll be dismissed, all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, you are very welcome. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Officer, you're free to leave. Thank you, sir.
All right. Have a good day
Yes,
now.
thank you. All right.
Would I get an email? I'm sorry. Would I get an email for the updates or mail?
She'll get it in the mail. Ms. Mack? Well, how would she know what to pay or how to pay? We don't send them any paperwork?
I can, but we don't.
Okay.
She can look it up online.
You can look at are you able to look it up online? Once the clerk puts the information in the system?
Yes, could I get the exact website just so I can know what to go to and the case number exactly, please?
Okay, let me have you call my clerk, okay?
Okay.
You ready for that number?
Yes, ma'am.
It's 313.
Okay.
965.
Okay.
2280.
Okay. And just call and get the information from her?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate you.
All right. You're very welcome.
Have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you. All right. We are still waiting on, where's for Carnell Anderson? Where's the prosecutor?
We're ready, Judge.
Are we ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay. All right, let me call it. I have SP 151-24531 for Carnell Anderson.
Robert Fikens on behalf of Mr. Anderson. Sir, state your name for the record, please.
Carnell Anderson.
All right,
Your
good morning, Mr. Anderson.
Good morning.
Your Honor, in this matter, I've had a conversation with the Wayne County prosecutor. Mr. Anderson does have a present felony charge related to the same incident. Because of that reason, Judge, the Wayne County prosecutor is willing to dismiss this misdemeanor. And I've reminded Ms. Anderson to make sure he takes care of that felony charge.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Anderson?
Yes.
All right, make sure you follow through with your felony charge. You never know how things are going to work out. But if you don't follow through, you know they're not going to work out good, okay?
No information on that charge, though.
Mr. Fikens?
I can certainly direct him to the Wayne County Circuit Court. I don't have access to that computer.
Yes.
But those charges exist in that court, sir.
All right, so you know you need to reach out to Wayne County Third Circuit Court and find out what's going on with your case, okay? Because not knowing will not excuse you.
Okay.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You too. I think that covers everyone. I have a couple of things I need to go back to for the specialty court. I need to know where Mr. Glassbrook and Mr. Tolliver.
Judge, I have not been able to get in contact with Mr. Glassbrook. I don't know if we would adjourn to tomorrow, and if not, just issue a warrant. I'd like to try to reach out to him because I did talk with him yesterday, and so it's unlike him not to show up. So I try to, reach out to his mom and things like that to make sure ain't nothing going on. But I did have a conversation with him yesterday, so if I can get an adjournment until tomorrow, and if I'm not able to contact him, I'll probably be requesting a warrant.
All right, and when you contact him today, tell him to go test today. Okay. Tell him he must test today. I don't care if he tested yesterday, must test today.
Okay, Judge.
And so I'm going to adjourn it, Z8086761. I'll adjourn it to May 3rd, 2024, and I'll put it back on, I'll put it on for 8:35 a.m.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, but he must test on today.
Okay, thank you.
Who has Mr. Tolliver?
Mr. Yancey?
That's not you? Okay. Was he able to get Tolliver?
Judge, he stepped away from his desk for a second, but he's been trying to call Mr. Tolliver and email Judge asking about Mr. Tolliver. Here you come, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Yes, for Mr. Tolliver, what's going on?
Your Honor, I'm not sure. I haven't been able to contact him, so I have a request. If you can hear me well.
Yes, I can hear you.
So what I would like to do is adjourn his case for tomorrow for the following two reasons. One, he has not missed a court hearing since he's been with us and he's in phase 5. And number two, I checked the screenings Monday, Tuesday, and today. He is current on his screenings and has not missed any screening. So he's still in compliance. I just can't get him on the phone today. So if I could adjourn it for tomorrow, that'd be super great.
That's fine. That's fine. No problem. And so I will, for David Tolliver, case number 210-446-3401. I'll adjourn him to May 3rd, 2024. Again, he will be at 8:35 as well. Mr. Yancey, get in touch with him, tell him to go test today. Must test today,
Okay,
okay?
yes.
All right, very good. Thank you all. I do need the case managers to listen up on some dates. Because we were closed those 2 days for the NFL draft, we moved some folks. And so now, because we're gonna be in training back-to-back weeks, my docket is kind of a real fiasco. So I'm going to give some dates. And if I give the date that is not soon for someone that is in phase 1, and they will be on a case-by-case basis for all the other phases, please let me know. So I'm ready to proceed with that. I have up first, I have Jason Arrington, Z8087041. Mr. Arrington will have a face-to-face on May 10th. And then I will see Mr. Arrington on May 31st. And I will put him on for 9:15 a.m. For Bradley Baker, Z8082341. Mr. Baker will have, let me see. I'm going to see Mr. Baker on May 10th. I'll see him on May 10th, and I'm going to put him on for 10 o'clock a.m. For Kyrie Brown, SP135-50121, Z8086911. For Mr. Brown, he will have a face-to-face on May 10th. And then I will see Mr. Brown on May 31st. And that is going to be at 9:15 a.m. For Brian Buckerfield, 230-581-2101. He'll have a face-to-face on May 10th at 1:30. And then I will see Mr. Buckerfield on May 31st. And I will see him at 9:35 a.m. For Stephen Birch, Z8088701. I am going to see Mr. Birch on, let me see, I need to see Mr. Birch. Can you all get in touch with Mr. Birch for tomorrow? Because he's a phase 1, is that correct?
I can, Judge.
All right, I need to see him tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll see him at 10:35 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. I have for Clark, strike that, Washington Clark Jr., case number SP144-16231. He is still inpatient, is that correct?
That's the last I understand, Your Honor. He's over there at Elmhurst House.
All right, very good. I'm going to move Mr. Clark, I'm sorry. I'll move him to May 10th, and I'm going to put him on for 8:35 a.m. For Christopher Connor, case number 19044115001. Mr. Connor, I am going to have him do a face-to-face on the 10th of May at 1:30. And then I will see Mr. Connor. He needs the 12 o'clock noon appointment, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'll see him on the 31st at 12 o'clock noon. For O'Shea Gilmore, I have the following. I have case number SP119-30611, SP144-63061, SP812-7851, SX202-98871, U384-44117, and 210-456-8401. Mr. Gilmore, is he doing what he's supposed to be doing?
Yes, I just spoke to him recently. He's had some other, I swear to God, the man has people dying every time I turn around. He's had 2 other deaths close to him that he's been dealing with, but he stayed in contact with his provider. He's working a lot. He says he's just managing things and doing what he needs to do. We've had no issues, no missed tests, no positives, nothing like that.
All right, Mr. Gilmore. All right, I'm going to put Mr. Gilmore down for a face-to-face on May 10th at 1:30. And then I will see Mr. Gilmore on May 31st. And I will put him on at 9:15, okay? I have for Cynthia Gonzalez Servin, case number U656-77623. She will have a consultation on May 10th at 1:30. And then I will see her on May 31st. And I will put her on for 9:35 a.m. No, I'm sorry, 8:35 a.m. with the interpreter. For Keshante Gray, 160-459-3401. I will see Miss Gray on May 10th, 2024, and that is going to be at 10:15 a.m. Okay. All right. I have for Jarrell Hintz, Z808-1781. Mr. Yancey, Mr. Hintz. I need to see Mr. Hintz on tomorrow, May 3rd. Can you reach out to him and let him know I need to see him?
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, he can come on at 10:35 if he needs to.
Okay.
Okay.
Can he
But I
come
need
on
to see him
earlier
on
if he can?
He can,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
but I'm gonna put him down for 10:35.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Lewis Johnson, is he in
He's in
warrant
warrant.
status?
I'm still trying to get him in, and I will get him in, but he is in warrant
All right.
status.
All right, tell him the longer he waits, that's
The
just
worse it
doesn't work
is.
well for him.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
He's scared.
All right. I understand, be afraid. All right. I have Lorenzo McCray, SP 145-24021. I need to see Mr. McCray. Miss Cleveland, I need to see him tomorrow. Can you get him in tomorrow on Zoom?
On Zoom? Okay, I'll tell him.
Yes. All right. I'm going to see Mr. McCray. Let's put him on for 10 o'clock a.m. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. For Justin Paley, 210-453-3901. He'll have a consultation on May 10th at 1:30. I'll see Mr. Paley on May 31st at 9:35 a.m. For John Redding III, case numbers 237-05-1411, SP 123-19821, case number Z808-9281. Is Mr. Redding taking care of business and doing what he's supposed to be doing?
Your Honor, he is, but he called me. He has a ticket that he received.
Oh no, he needs to come in. He needs to see me tomorrow then.
Okay.
Because why is he receiving tickets? Why?
Your Honor, I'm not sure.
Mr. Redding? I'm going to see him on May 3rd.
Okay.
And I will see him. He was just here, wasn't he?
He just was here, and he's had some things going on, Your Honor. He sent me a message today, and he's just he's just in a bad place. I'm just gonna put it that way. But he's staying clean. Oh, excuse me, he's sober, Your Honor, but he's just having a lot of struggles.
All right. All right. I'll see him tomorrow at 9:45 a.m.
Okay.
Robin Roberts, SP 146-17511, Z808-3041. What's her date?
May 30th at 9:35.
All right, we are all set. May 30th, yes, 9:35. I have for DeWine Woods, SP 981-0351, And case number 230-573-6201. Mr. Woods taking care of business.
He's doing good, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I am going to have Mr. Woods do a consultation on the 10th of May. And then I will see Mr. Woods on May 31st. And I will put him on for 9. No, I need to put him on for 10 o'clock. I have for Alexandria Smith, 22L01167OD. Mr. Griffin, I did get your message about wanting to complete her today, but we didn't staff her. I didn't have enough information.
Okay.
So can we hold off and I can see her because she's got a little while with us, right?
No, she's at the end of her completion. You just wanted me the last time to check with the visiting court to make sure she had cleared up everything with them. So I did get in contact with them and she had cleared up everything. So.
All right. Why don't I put her on for the 10th, Mr. Griffin?
That's fine, Judge.
Okay.
Yeah,
I won't push her out that far.
Okay.
I'll put her on for the 10th. And I can put her on, she can get on at 8:35. Will that work for her?
Yeah, I'll contact her and make sure.
All right, very good. I have for Gerald Singleton, case number 222112. For Mr. Singleton, Mr. Singleton is doing well. Is that correct? Is he still doing well?
Very much so. I actually talked to him this morning for about 20 minutes. So he is doing well in total compliance.
Awesome. And so he will have a consultation on May 10th at 1:30. And then I will see him on May 31st. And can I put Mr. Singleton on for 8:35 a.m.?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes. 8:35.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And then the last one. Okay, good. Very good. The last person I have is Tia Winston, 223013HT and 230741C. Ms. Winston is doing well, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Wonderful. She will have a consultation on May 10th and at 1:30. And then I will see Ms. Winston on May 31st. And I will see Ms. Winston at, I'm going to put her on for 9:35 as well. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did I miss anybody other than Alfonso Gates? Mr. Gates is due to come on today at 12. While we are waiting, can you run me Friday's docket really quickly?
Minus the ones that you just added.